Ladies and gentlemen, Omega is here, and we have got 7 days to do this event, but we're gonna do it right away because that's what we do here. Omega is looking very much like a teenage boy in this art, but I'm still excited to see the character. So let's go check this out. And I love that they are lending us our own Bad Batch to use for the event so we can kind of feel how the synergy works. Even if, you know, we're not necessarily going to have a great scope of it because, you know, we're going against easy teams typically. All right, Omega is a clever and empathetic attacker. I have to call out. I don't understand how you can be an empathetic attacker. Can anybody help me understand that in the comments? Like, how am I gonna hit somebody and be like, I love you, but let me shoot you in the face and yeet you off the map? Who utilizes buffs, debuffs, and the presence of her Bad Batch allies to take out her foes. All right, disarming shot deals damage to an enemy, and if Omega has evasion up, chance to avoid an enemy attack, can blind, miss the next attack. Thanks for the explanation. And daze can assist blah, 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 them. Okay. All right, it's making me use her basic. Okay, and we're gonna do this right here, which is great. And that's the evasion up right there. So that right there would, in theory, give us the blind and the daze. And, oh, interesting. Wait, she didn't attack again. I need to figure that out. It says if Omega has a buff that can be dispelled. But maybe it's talking about if the enemy team has a buff that can be dispelled. Whoever you're targeting, perhaps. Because I didn't see her attack twice. Oh my gosh, we're at the max. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do that crap again. All right, increase the inventory CG. So let's check this out again. Let's check this out again. Obviously, this is the best team in the game because we won that battle without hardly taking a hit, so. Adaptive Learner deals damage to an enemy, and if the enemy is exposed, we'll inflict them with target lock and remove turn meter. Okay. Okay, so we're zeroed in on Newt. I wonder if that persists after Newt perishes. Probably won't, because he revives himself, right? Okay. So she's got a... Or maybe it means literally a buff on her person that could be dispelled. I mean, I'm confused by this language. If she has a buff that can be dispelled, and it's her turn, she deals damage again. So let's wait. Let's do this. Now she's got buffs that could be dispelled, right? So let's turn meter swap and give her a turn. So she's got a buff that can be dispelled. Will she attack again? No. What? What does this even mean? It must mean that if the enemy has a buff that can be dispelled. So we need them to get buffs so we can figure this out. Maybe it's damage without an animation. That could be too. It's supposed to hit twice, I think. Because it says she deals damage again. So that sounds like another attack to me. It hits twice, not a second attack. Okay. Did we see? Okay, well, let's slow it down here. We're gonna do tier 3. We'll slow this down, and then we'll be able to see. Yeah, I think I'm expecting the double tap, which is probably what's where I'm going wrong here. All right, so she's got a buff that can be dispelled, but it doesn't. Oh, it did dispel there. Thank you, Asajj. Now she's got the evasion out. Okay, so let's go to 1x speed here. I'm gonna watch the replay. I just saw 1 damage. 1 hit. Did anyone else see anything different? I didn't see 2 numbers. But I could be wrong. It's sometimes the numbers go off screen, right? There was a crit and a non-crit? Okay. All right, let's swap over to her again and see if we can see it this time. So that had 1 because it wasn't her turn. It happened so fast. I still only saw 1 number, and it wasn't a crit, but 2 greens, 1 red, you thought? It's confusing. That one I saw 2 numbers. Okay, that one I saw 2 numbers. I wish it did too. I wish she just double tapped, because that makes it a little clearer. But that's okay. Okay, so the condition must be, I want to test this out now, because the language confuses me a bit, but I think what it's saying is if she has a buff on her, like if she has a buff that could be dispelled, so not a locked buff, then she deals damage. It's such a weird condition. Okay, so right now, she doesn't have a buff that could be dispelled, right? And it deals damage once. Yeah. This is nice. We're actually attacking a legitimate team. Although I just realized they're gear 9, but... Alright, let's work on this zeroed in. We're gonna zero in on Spy. Alright, we're gonna hit somebody else. I want Omega to be able to hit over there. Boom. Good damage, Omega. Yeah, there's multiple damage hits. Wow, yeah, she deals good damage. I mean, it feels that way. But I guess we won't really know until we actually test her, which we will be doing. This video is just going to be a video on the event. And then I will post a follow-up video. We're going to be testing her at max gear levels to get a vibe on how she works. So there we go. Let's do the bonus tier. Do we still get Bad Batch? No, we don't. Oh, boo! Okay, well, let's take this as an opportunity to test her with the 501st. From what the dev said, she's going to work pretty decently with ARC Trooper. Well, let me go without the 5th. Oh, boo. I don't want to do it with 6. So let's do this. Let's go, we're going to put Cup in there. All right. There we go. And I don't want to battle with 6 characters. That's not, I mean, it's already not really a good scenario, but okay, we're going to zero in on Gigi. Tenacity up. And synergy with ARC Trooper is what they're saying. Oh my gosh. I wish they'd make these battles. I mean, I understand they don't want them to be hard, but maybe make it so Grievous doesn't die from a single hit. But I guess they want... I get what they're doing too. Can Cup kill? Oh, he can't. I get they want it to be beatable for newer players, so I respect that. I respect that. All right, so that is the event. We got to clean out our mod inventory, I guess, fam. But let's go ahead and we'll see how high we can gear her up. Omega has been activated, and I do think we'll probably grab the pack that goes along with her. I think that's a good idea. And let's promote her up 1 level. And let's do that right now. That'll help with the gearing too a little bit in the early phases. Not that I feel like none of the nothing that we're grabbing here is going to really be that that impactful. Okay, here we go. Oops. I just realized I hit the wrong screen there. Everyone's like, what's going on, Cubs? All right, here we go. Let's activate her. Take her to 4 stars. Very nice. And we'll level her all the way up to 85. Hey, Tierger. LOL outro. I don't have my iPad with me, which has everything nice and organized, so I just accidentally hit the wrong thing. If anyone knows OBS, they'll know what I'm talking about. All right, we're up there. Okay. All right, all the way to gear 8. And then what do we need here? Oh, we only need some of those holo projectors. That's not too bad. But we'll save those. Well, actually, you know what we could do is we can just grab one of these. Those are usually around for 300 crystals. All right, does that give us the ability to go up one more? Nope. Nope, we need more. Oh, and you know what? We don't want to give that because we need that for one of our JMK farms. So we're going to max these abilities out. And I think it's appropriate to give Omega our Omegas. Anyone else agree? And this is the Zeta, right? Yeah, we're going to hold on that for now. And then we're going to give all these out. Yeah, we're getting those Omegas. It's only appropriate. It's only appropriate. But I'm sorry, Omega, you haven't quite earned my Zeta yet. You haven't quite earned the Zeta, so. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to toss her into my farms here. We'll just put her down here with Echo. Omega. There we go. Confirm. That's how I'm organizing my farms now. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for the Omega event. Stay tuned. If you guys are seeing this video right now, be sure to jump on over to my stream on the Purple platform because we will be testing out Omega at max gear levels. Max gear levels and with a full Relic 7 Bad Batch team, which should give us a good idea of exactly where their place in the meta is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty good. So come over to that, and then I'll post a follow-up video on that as well. All right, let's see if I can hit the right outro button. There we go. That's the right one.